For 30 years, Johnny Carson ruled late-night TV. The Tonight Show wasn't just a nightly ritual, it was where legends were born. Thousands of stars lined up, hoping to earn a laugh or nod from the famously hard-to-crack host. But only a rare few broke through Johnny's tough exterior. Not just famous faces, but those who touched something deeper in him. A secret list of 9 unforgettable guests who made him laugh, reminded him why he loved this life, and surprised him in unforgettable ways. Lucille Ball. When Lucille Ball arrived, the whole room shifted. Her wild, generous laugh and unpredictable antics broke Johnny's love of control. During breaks, she turned the stage into a playground, mugging, pratfalling, and stealing every moment. Her belief was simple. If there's a heartbeat in the room, the show goes on. On air, she mixed sharp timing with instinct, turning disasters into comedy gold. Beyond talent, Lucy's kindness and care for the crew sealed her spot in Johnny's heart. With her, interviews felt like jazz. Johnny laid the beat, she riffed, and the audience roared. Bob Hope. Bob Hope didn't just tell jokes, he crafted them with precision. His one-liners were tested over decades, delivered with effortless ease. On air, Johnny and Bob sparred like old pros, their banter smooth and sharp. Hope treated everyone with respect backstage, remembering names and sharing laughs. This old-school courtesy matched Johnny's values and deepened their bond. With Bob Hope, The Tonight Show was exactly what Johnny wanted. A sharp, friendly sparring match where only the punchlines got hit. Jack Benny didn't just take the stage, he drifted onto it, commanding silence with a slow, deliberate presence that told the room to breathe. Johnny admired Benny's mastery of timing, how a glance or a raised eyebrow stretched a joke until the laughter was inevitable. On the couch, Benny's stillness let the audience lean in, turning ordinary lines into unforgettable moments. Backstage, Benny fine-tuned every detail, adjusting stools, cutting words, to perfect the rhythm. Johnny respected this quiet craft deeply. Benny didn't just tell jokes, he built an environment where comedy had to happen. His pauses invited the audience to fill the gaps, a trust earned over years and felt in a heartbeat. Ella Fitzgerald. When Ella Fitzgerald sang, the room changed. Johnny shifted from host to listener, letting her voice tell stories with every note. Her precision was human, each breath, each phrase intentional. The band answered her like old friends completing sentences. Backstage, Ella's humility shone. No entourage, no demands, just genuine kindness and respect for the crew. On the couch, she spoke softly about her journey, never needing to outshine the moment because the music said it all. What earned her place in Johnny's heart wasn't just talent, it was how she honored the room, creating a safe space where honesty thrived. When she left the stage, the silence that followed was full of warmth and grace. With Ella, The Tonight Show became more than TV. It became music. Dean Martin. Dean Martin didn't walk onto the set. He sauntered in, loose tie, cocktail in hand, grin promising trouble. Plans flew out the window, and Johnny loved it. Dean wasn't polished or careful. He thrived in the mess, interrupting mid-sentence, teasing Ed McMahon, making the audience double over. Suddenly, the show felt unscripted, alive, and free. His banter with Johnny was like jazz, unpredictable, risky, and alive. Backstage, Dean's playful spirit shone as he toasted crew members and winked at the camera. For Johnny, Dean wasn't just a performer. He was a reminder that TV didn't have to be perfect. It had to be fun. Every time Dean left the stage, Johnny smiled, reminded not to take himself too seriously. Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart walked on slow and steady, bringing sincerity to a world of polish. Johnny admired his genuine, unpolished storytelling. Whether sharing small-town tales or army memories, Stewart's heart always landed. When Stewart read a poem about his dog, Johnny's tough facade cracked, showing rare vulnerability. Backstage, Stewart treated everyone with warmth and humility, embodying an America that was steady and true. To Johnny, Stewart wasn't just a star, he was a grounding presence, priceless in the spotlight frenzy. George Burns. George Burns didn't chase the spotlight, he carried it effortlessly. Calm and confident, he placed jokes with the elegance of setting crystal, pauses, smiles, and perfect timing. Johnny loved Burns's civilized old-school comedy. Backstage, Burns's kindness and respect lifted the whole crew. On air, he collaborated smoothly with Johnny, delivering laughs and heart with subtle craftsmanship. Burns showed Johnny how comedy could have authority without noise, leaving the show warmer and classier every time. Sammy Davis Jr. When Sammy Davis Jr. arrived, The Tonight Show crackled with energy. Johnny's smile grew before Sammy even sat down. He knew the stage was about to light up. Sammy bridged performance and friendship effortlessly, joking and hugging crew members before stepping into the spotlight. On air, Sammy never sat still. He brought rhythm, joy, and a contagious energy that electrified the room. Sammy danced in his chair, tapped rhythms, and slipped effortlessly into impressions, from Sinatra crooning to Bogart growling, leaving audiences amazed. He carried the room with confident charm, inviting Johnny to ride the wave. But behind the sparkle was genuine respect. Sammy treated the show like a party, making everyone, audience, crew, and host, feel like honored guests. Backstage, his warmth and humor lifted the crew, breaking tension with jokes and dances. For Johnny, Sammy embodied what entertainment should be: alive, spontaneous, and kind. Every time Sammy left the stage, The Tonight Show felt less like a program and more like a celebration. Betty White. Betty White earned the room with a smile and sharp wit that matched Johnny beat for beat. Her humor was nimble, fearless, and warm, teasing without cruelty, witty without ego. Watching them felt like two masters trading solos with effortless grace. Off-camera, Betty's kindness shone, remembering names, asking after crew, and turning everyday moments into genuine connections. On air, she gave Johnny the freedom to take risks, knowing she'd catch him. With Betty, the show wasn't just funny, it felt good. Johnny's favorite guests each taught him something special. Lucille Ball's joyful chaos, Bob Hope's sharp wit, Jack Benny's powerful silence, Ella Fitzgerald's humble greatness, Dean Martin's charming ease, Jimmy Stewart's sincere storytelling, George Burns's elegant comedy, Sammy Davis Jr.'s generous energy, and Betty White's warm sharpness. They showed Johnny that hosting isn't just cleverness. It's about kindness, timing, and generosity. After each show, Johnny didn't count jokes. He counted true moments, proving The Tonight Show was more than TV. It was a feeling you can't fake. Which guest would you book every week? What clip would you share? Drop your pick and timestamp below. If you loved this trip through late night's golden age, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more.